This has been the best episode in the entire season.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Yo, what's up, TFM Nation? It's me, the TFM Monster here again, and yes, I'm back with more Classroom of the Elite content. My mouth seems weird right now, like how I move my mouth. I guess it feels weird to me because I just got readjusted on my brace. But anyway, yeah. Beside that, look at what's behind me. Yes, it's all of my. There you go, as you can see. Classroom of the Elite Year 1 light novels. All of my collections. Classroom of the Elite Volume 0 is not even out officially in English, so yeah. But anyway, as you can see here, yes, as you can see here, I have them all out because I'm talking about the Classroom of the Elite anime, the Year 1 adaptation, okay? Now, I'm doing this because I feel like no one has ever done this. So I'm just going to do my top 10 best episodes of the entire Year 1 anime adaptation, okay? We're going to go with honorable mentions right now, alright? So I'm going to divide these things for the anime adaptations on what they adapted on seasons. So yeah. Season 1, we have 3 volumes and a filler. Yes, it's a weird combination, but yes. Season 1 adapted Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3, and the filler, Volume 4.5. So, 4.5 is the Season 1, Episode 7, which is, okay.
Okay.
And then Volume 3, or should I say Volume 1 first, is Episode 1, 2, and 3 of Season 1. Volume 2 is Episode 4, 5, and 6. And then Volume 3 is episode 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yes, 5 episodes, right? That's crazy. Yeah, 4 volumes adapted into 12 episodes season. Alright, that's season 1. And then season 2 are these things. Yes, this time we have 5 volumes adapted. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, so just to refresh, and if you guys are anime only, so you guys would know, I'm not gonna spoil you in the light novels in year 2 because we're just gonna talk about year 1. But yeah, season 2, episode 1, 2, and 3 is volume 4. Okay, season 2, episode 4, 5, 6 is volume 5. Season 2, episode 7, 8, and 9 is volume 6, the paper shuffle exam. And then the peak, obviously. This is one of the thinnest volumes, but they adapted it really well. I can't say the same for other people, but to me, it's been adapted okay. It's very well done, actually. Even though they cut out some contents, at least they still provided us peak. Yeah, volume 7 is season 2, episode 10, 11, and 12. So, yes. And then finally, season 2, episode 13 is just volume 7.5. Season 2, episode 13. Right? That's crazy. So, another filler type adaptation. So, that's season 2. So, we got 5 volumes in total. Here comes the even worse part. Season 3 adapted 5 volumes. 5 thicker volumes than season 2's volume. So 5 volumes. Studio Lurch adapted 5 light novel volumes, and that which are thicker than season 2's light novel volumes. They are equal when it comes to the quantity of volumes that they're gonna adapt, but when it comes to pages and contents, season 3 has way more content in each book than season 2. So yeah, they adapted 5 volumes, and those are volume 8, 9, 10, 11, and 11.5. That's crazy. Alright, so break it down to you. Season 3, episode 1 and 2 adapted volume 8. Only 2 episodes. Volume 9 has been adapted into 3 episodes. Season 3, episode 3, 4, and 5. Season 3, episode 6, 7, and 8, peak. They adapted the peak volume 10 into... actually, you know what? No. Volume 10 has been adapted partially on the beginning of episode season 3 episode 9. Yeah. So volume 10 has the most amount of adaptation. Okay? So in quantity, it's season 3 episode 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 in the beginning part, which is around like 5 to 7 minutes, I think. So yeah. Anyway, that's been adapted, and the volume 10 has been adapted like that. And then volume 11 is the later half, or more like the later parts of season 3 episode 9, episode 10, and 11. Yeah. They mixed it up with volume 0 content, so unfortunately we don't have that in English, so that's terrible. We need that in English, by the way. And then volume 11.5 has been adapted into 2 episodes, season 3 episode 12 and season 3 episode 13. So yeah, that's the summary. All right, 5 volumes in total, but these volumes are really thick. Yeah. Now let's go to my honorable mentions of year 1 anime of Clash of Elite. So start off with the honorable mentions are season 1 episode 11. The reason being is because the hype that it got from me was really, really good. It piqued my interest a lot because of the fact that they're not revealing anything. We don't even know who Ayano Koji is compared to season 2 and 3. Now we know who Ayano Koji is a bit, but in season 1 we don't even know who he is. His inner monologues are so secretive compared to season 2 and 3. And that is why season 1 episode 11 really got me hooked, super hooked. And so that is why. And especially at the end there, we don't even know what Ayano Koji is trying to do. And so that is why season 1 episode 11 is part of the honorable mentions. And then season 2 episode 3. Yes, it's not in my top 10. The reason being is because they fucking rushed it. Season 2 episode 3 was the episode where Kei breaks down. This one. Kei Kurizawa breaks down, and that is the spread your legs moment. Yes, that's that. It's this one. Alright? The reason why it's part of the honorable mentions is because it's still a good episode, but compared to other episodes that were shown, it's not up there. Sorry to say. They really cut off a lot of content. They provided us that, oh yeah, let's just get Kei under the boiler room, and yeah, just some bit of information as to why she was there. She got contacted by Hirata, and that's it.
Brother,
And then they cut out the one of the most intense bullying scenes as well. They only did the slap and then taking photos and videos of her. That's it. Unlike in the novel, they beat her up so badly. It's not just slaps, but also punching her in the gut and kicking her. Like, literally, that's how bad it is in the light novel, okay? So they didn't make it as intense as the light novel, so yeah, that's why it's in the honorable mentions as well. So yeah, although I did like the twist there, they're keeping up the suspense, and yeah. Anyway, that's that. I'm not even gonna dive right into it. So yeah, and then lastly, a part of my honorable mentions is season 3 episode 7. The reason why is because this right here is really adapted well. This episode right here has been very well adapted. Volume 10 is one of the best adaptations that Studio Lurch has provided. This one, okay, they provided so much content for volume 10, and that is why this is part of the honorable mentions. And that is because the build up for the upcoming special exam, the expulsion exam, is top tier. Especially Susan is stepping up, talking to her brother, even though they changed it up a bit, but still, it's really nice to see, and it's really well done compared to other episodes that they've adapted. Yeah. Anyway, now let's dive right into top 10 of my top 10 best episodes of the entire year 1 anime adaptation of Clash of the Elite. Yes, episode 6 of season 2 is not here. Season 2 of episode 9 is not here. I'm sad to say that, but it is what it is. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just not good compared to the rest of the. I'm gonna tell you guys, but anyway. Coming into my top 10 is season 2, episode 8, and that is the Kushida backstory. Yes, compared to the light novel, they did so much justice to Kushida's backstory. Like, what the heck? I did not expect that at all. Like, when I remembered it in the when I first reacted to it, they've done it so well. Studio Lurch has done so well when it comes to backstory adaptations, and that is one of them. Kushida's backstory is one of them, and that is why I give them high praise. Studio Lurch really done an amazing job for Kushida's backstory, even though still we don't like her. Yes, we don't. Our homies don't like her. We still don't like Kushida, even up to this date. And yeah, even anime onlys don't like her unless you're a crazy motherfucker.
I mean, okay.
It's a different talk when it comes to light novel now, but you know what it is. We're here to talk about the anime. That is why I gave season 2, episode 8, Kushida's backstory in the top 10, because it deserves this. It at least deserves this position. It's in the top 10, so that's why it's a part of my top 10. And yeah, justice has been served for a backstory adaptation. At least they've done something right, guys? Yeah, as much as you hate Studio Lurch, you gotta admit they've done so much justice for the backstory adaptations, and that is one. And Kushida is one of them. Coming into top 9 is season 2, episode 11. Yes, another season 2 episode. Ryuin and his Class C gang or Class D gang ganging up on K.A.O. That sounded kind of sus, but anyway, yeah, it is what it is. They are torturing K, and they waterboarded her. Like, that wasn't in the light novel. They did so much torture in the anime compared to the light novel. In the light novel, it was just dirty water poured into her again and again and again. But this time, they changed the whole scenario in the anime, and I feel like it's more appropriate in the anime compared to the light novel. I'm sad to say that. Sorry to say that as well, light novel readers, my light novel reader fans out there. Sad to say, I'm sorry to say, I'm being realistic here, I'm being transparent here. They've done it much better compared to the light novel. The atmosphere, the scenery, and the weather is much more appropriate, because the weather in the light novel is just cloudy and it's not even raining or anything, Compared to the anime, it's raining, plus it's about to snow. That's why it's cold. In the light novel, it was just cold because it's about to snow. Unlike here in the anime, it's about to snow. It's a cold weather, plus it's raining. It's much cooler. It's colder in the anime compared to the light novel. And so when they are in the construction site, we call it the freezer room, but yeah, in the construction site, it's so damn cold. Even though you're inside the site, the construction site, it's still much colder because of the fact that it's raining, and plus in this cold weather, you are torturing her by pouring water and waterboarding her, so you can't even breathe, bro. It's hard to breathe. That's pure torture, and that is why I really, really like that. Whoa. Not like the fact that they tortured a character, but the fact that they made it much more intense compared to the light novel. They made Ryuin so bad. They made Ryuin so evil compared to the light novel. Even though, yes, Ryuin in the light novel is terrible as it is to the eyes of the many people, but they made him look so evil in the anime as well. That's much more evil compared to the light novel. So yes, I prefer this. The way he tortured Kay is just sad to see. It's just heartbreaking even more compared to the light novel. And plus, Kay's determination is showing in there as well. She's not giving in, even though her eyes were dead as fuck. You get my point. And plus, Ibuki is really uncomfortable in that situation as well. You can tell, you guys can tell that. So yeah, I like season 2 episode 11, and plus it builds up the hype for what's to come, and that is, what is Ayano Koji going to do next? Top 8, and that is season 1 episode 6. I like this one. The main reason is because season 1 episode 6 really builds up what do we expect from this character. What do we expect from Ayano Koji? What is he? Who is he? Where did he come from? That was my stance in when I was watching it blindly. I didn't even know who he is, and I haven't even read the light novel at the time. I was just an anime reactor back in the day in 2020 when I reacted to it. To me, that was fresh, and seeing Ayano Koji's flashback by a tiny bit makes me, so interested, and it really piqued my interest to Ayano Koji, and that is why season 1 episode 6 is very dear to me. Even though I am really uncomfortable in that Sakura incident, I really am in discomfort there. It's just so unbearable because that rapist guy is and an ugly bastard at that. So anyway, yeah, that's why I like it. The tension is higher than usual, and the atmosphere as well. The composition of those shots, it was so well done. So yeah, season 1 episode 6 is in my top 8. Top 7, my top 7 is season 1 episode 1. Yes, the one that started it all. Yes. It's the one that started this series entirely. Episode 1 literally hooked me at the end of the episode. The entire episode was just like, okay, it's a classic school trope, but there's private points, class points. I don't even know what the fuck those are. And then you come into the end, the final minutes of the episode, you're like, oh shit, oh damn, this is much more than I thought. So yeah, and plus the tension is there. This is what started me to like the series a lot more, and I really, really love it. This is the Classroom of the Elite that I've always wanted, and it literally says it in the title. Welcome to the Classroom of the Elite. Youkoso, Jitsuryoku, Shijou, Shugi ni Kyoushitsu. And that is why season 1, episode 1, the very first episode of the anime, is very special to me. They adapted it really well, even though I know light novel readers are going to be like, oh, they cut out some contents. Okay, I know they cut out contents. I know that. Okay, so please, it's inevitable that they're gonna cut out contents. I've read the first few parts of volume 1, so I know there's cut out contents. Okay, they can't adapt all of it. Okay, just like in 86, they didn't even adapt everything in 86 light novel. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I know that they've cut out some parts in 86 as well as the Eminence in Shadow. I've looked at some parts, they didn't even adapt them in the anime. Okay? But still, people really liked the anime, okay?
Daddy, chill.
Not every anime has the one-to-one perfect adaptation, okay? Still though, that's my top 7, season 1, episode 1, the one that started it all. So, yeah. Coming in top 6, so season 3, episode 5. They did so much justice for Ichino's backstory. I'm not even joking here. I'm being transparent here. I liked the adaptation for that episode. I really do. The direction in that episode was pure entertainment. That was Oh, chef's kiss. Even though yes, the art style, the animations, there are a bit wonky at times, but when it comes to the backstory adaptation in general, the entire backstory of Ichinose, no mistakes there whatsoever. They were all so well done. So once again, Studio Lurch popped off when it comes to backstory adaptations. I mean, there's nothing else to point out. There's nothing more for me to point out other than the fact that people were just annoyed by the fact that it's just she didn't do anything bad. Like, it's not even that evil. Like I said, you get those uncomfortable glances from people when people know who you are or who you were back in the day. Just like what I said, RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., is banned in Japan just because of his history with drugs. He's not allowed to enter in Japan. A small crime, even though it's a small crime, it's huge for Japan. Yeah, do not belittle every crime that's been committed in Japan, okay? Because that small crime for us is a big crime for them. Like, they would atone for the rest of their life. Literally. So yeah. I like Ichinose's backstory. The adaptation as well. It was so well done, so well directed. Even though I don't like Ichinose right now in year 2. Upcoming year 3 as well, I don't like her. Anyway. Top 5. We're now coming into top 5. Another season 3 episode, and that is episode 10, Hirata's backstory. Yes, I love Hirata's backstory a lot more compared to Ichinose's backstory. This episode in particular didn't have any flaws for me except a nitpick, okay? And that is the bench scene. Like, what the fuck, bro? Where's my bro? That's it. That's my only complaint. But other than that, it's a well done backstory adaptation by Studio Lurch. Once again, they've proven me wrong that they are doing so well when it comes to backstory adaptations.
Someone cooked here.
It's tragic for him because his friend has been severely bullied, extremely bullied, to the fact that he almost died. He's in a coma from what I remember. But yeah, it has affected him internally. And so because of that, he resorted to violence. This is not the Hirata we know. This is not the Yosuke Hirata we know. Because Hirata that we know is this kind-hearted man, a very, very kind and good leader. But from Hirata's backstory, that's not the case. And so the way it was directed as well, the color compositions as well, the shots, bro, those shots were pure cinema as well. I love those shots, especially when Hirata kneeled down in front of Ayano Koji. Like, that shot in particular was just like Ayano Koji looking down at Hirata. Like, that particular shot to me was like, oh, bro, that was insane. That was so good. It was like a more powerful person is in front of you, and so you have to kneel down. Like, the hierarchy is there. Like, that particular shot to me amazed me.
Perfection.
And plus the close-up shots of Ayano Koji, you know, like that half face. Oh, brother, though. Yeah. That's why I love season 3 episode 10, even though, like I said, that bench scene, bro, I needed that bro moment. But still, overall, I love the backstory, the way it was explained, the way it was directed. Everything was so well done. And so, it's in my top 5. Top 4 is season 1, episode 12. Like it or not, this is the particular episode as to why we needed season 2. Because this particular episode, especially the end, is the episode where we were all left flabbergasted. We were all left in shock because of the fact that Ayano Koji's inner monologue finally has been unleashed to us viewers. We now know what he is thinking. We now know who he is, even though we still don't know who he is 100%. Still, that slight bit of Ayano Koji's mind that we heard is It's such a tease for us viewers, for us fans, to know what's next. We need to know more of Ayano Koji. And then they set up Ryuen as the next villain, the next antagonist for season 2. Even though, yes, many people were like, oh, it's not like in the light novel. It's not like that. I know, but let's be real. It's the certain episode we were all like, oh, we need season 2 right now. Am I wrong? No. Because we were all hooked. That's how powerful that episode is. It left us hanging for 5 years. 5 years, by the way. If you're an anime only, you didn't even read the light novel for 5 years. It left us hanging, bro. That's why I love episode 12 with all my heart. Even up to now, season 1, episode 12 is a legendary episode. Top 3, we're now entering top 3, and that is season 3, episode 11. Yes, I love this episode, even though there's a slight error. I know, but they fixed it in the Blu-ray, do not worry. I love this episode in particular because of the adaptation, the way they're mixing up volume 11 and volume 0 together, just to back up Sake and Nagi's point of view in general, because this is Sake and Nagi's episode. So I love it. And plus, it's a mix of Ayano Koji's backstory. A tiny bit. It's just a tiny bit. Because we just have some slight glimpse of Ayano Koji's White Room experience when he was still a child. So, yeah. And Sake Nagi's there to watch these children in the White Room facility. So, yeah. And we also saw those scientists and his father, Ayano Koji's father, and Sake Nagi's father. So, yeah, I love it because of the fact that they're directing this episode. This is the best directed episode. Like I said, this is the best directed episode for me in the entire season of season 3 of Clash of the Elite. This has been the best directed episode. I'm sorry to say this, but yes, that's the fact. If you're a filmmaker, you know the film language, you know how top tier this certain episode is when it comes to directing this episode. The way the story flows, the way the pacing goes, it's well done. It's well directed. I love season 3 episode 11 with all my heart, bro. So, yes, I'm being transparent here. Season 3 episode 11, as much as you hate it, I love it. It's been one of the best directed episodes ever. Okay, if not the best directed episode ever. So, yeah, that's why it's in my top 3. Top 2 is season 3, another season 3. Yes, we're like, whoa, many season 3 episodes. Yes, because I love season 3. Season 3, bro, even though it has some errors, not many, but still, I don't like that Tsukishira scene though. But anyway, this particular episode has been the peakest episode of season 3. Yes. The tension is high. This is the Clash of the Elite that I've been waiting for. This is the Clash of the Elite that I've been introduced to. The tension is high. The psychological impact is here. The mentality, the brain fights, it's not the physical brawl fights. It's about the brain, your mentality. You're manipulating people. Sake Nagi manipulated Yamauchi. And Koenji finally showed his slight madness, his slight anger. Like I said, this episode in particular really, really escalated a lot from beginning to end. It has been peak. The direction is peak, and there's no errors whatsoever. This has been the best episode in the entire season.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
So, spoiler alert, top 1 is not. It's not season 3. I guess you all know what my top 1 is, but yeah, season 3, episode 8 has been the best episode in the entire season of season 3, Clash of the Elite. Like I said, best episode is different when it comes to best directed episode, okay? Like, directed and best episode, okay? It's different. When it comes to direction wise, season 3 episode 11 is still better. But when it comes to the tension, the build ups and everything, the animations, no error whatsoever, the pacing, and plus the direction overall as well is good. Episode 8 of season 3 is my top 2. So that is why I love it. Ayano Koji didn't even have to do anything. He just helped Ichinose and Ryu, and like that's it. That's it. That's literally it. Now we're coming into top 1. You all know what this is. This is the peak Classroom with the Elite. Brawl fight, and that is season 2 episode 12. Yes, even though it has some errors in the original, but the Blu-ray fixes it. So yeah, you can watch it in Blu-ray. You can watch it on Netflix as well. It's the Blu-ray edition copy, so you can watch it there. I love season 2 episode 12 because of the fact that the way they changed the scene, the atmosphere and everything, the lighting, the compositions of those shots, as well as rotoscoping the entire sequence. Bro, it's so peak. It's so good. Studio Lurch is their strength is the lighting composition in the dark. The way they composed the shots in a darker tone, the darker room, it's just peak, you know. Plus the atmosphere balances it out, you know. The room filled with darkness and the cold atmosphere, the cold weather, plus it's so atmospheric with some lights there. Like, it's what the heck is this cinema shit, bro? Ryuen set up a cinematic sequence. The martial arts, the capoeira, the Wing Chun and everything. Everything is there. Like, they integrated it so well. It's so accurate, bro. Like, Ayano Koji and Ryuen's fight along with his goons. It's pure cinema. That has been my favorite episode in the entire year 1 of Clash with the Elite. And so, yes, I am not changing my top 10 for year 1. I've rewatched these episodes so much for the past, 4 years? Almost 5 years now. These episodes have struck with me. If you're wondering, where is season 2 episode 9? Where is season 2 episode 6? Well, they're not super good compared to these episodes that I've listed down here. So, sorry. So if I were to rate this, look at this. Honorable mentions, we have the 3 seasons, okay? So it's balanced. But in the top 10, we have season 1, 1, 2, 3. We have 3. And season 2, we have 1, 2, 3. And so we have 4 season 3 episodes. And that means season 3 is by far my favorite season of Clash with the Elite. As much as the anime art style animation goes, it's nothing compared to season 1's style. They changed it, even though I still like it. I think I prefer it actually. But yeah, season 1's art style has some wonky arts as well. You don't even see it actually that much. You're not even paying attention, but I did. I saw it, guys. So yeah. Anyway, that has been my top 10 best episodes of Clash with the Elite. So yeah, sorry for yapping, but I've explained as to why these are my top 10. And yeah, you can have your own opinions of obviously, because this is my top 10. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree wholeheartedly. You can even say, oh, all of them are bad. But if you're here just to bash the anime, then why are you here? You can just do more productively than just watch my video and just disagree with me with everything and just bitch on the anime every damn time. You know, you can have something productive. You can work on something productive even more. That has been my top 10 Clash of the Elite year 1 anime best episode, top 10 best episodes. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Should I do a top 10 worst episodes of this anime? Because there are, literally, there are. Anyway, should I do it? Yeah, let's do it. Anyway, that has been my top 10 best episodes of Clash of the Elite Year 1 anime adaptation. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on Season 4, Year 2 anime adaptation. Hopefully it's still Studio Lurch. I like Studio Lurch. Although they are going to do something about Assassination Classroom because they are the studio that adapted it. Yes, they adapted Peak. I don't know, man. I feel like they're gonna hand over Clash of the Elite to another studio. Hopefully it's not Engie. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate Engie, bro. Oh, man. I don't like JC staff as well. Although they're doing a great job with Danmachi. But still, it's a 50-50. JC staff is a 50-50. Studio Lurch isn't. It's higher than 50-50. But, they're not even adapting the worst. They're not doing everything as the worst case scenario every damn time. Because general audiences liked it. Even my friend liked it, actually. Not a light novel reader, but my friend liked it, so. Duh. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. That is Season 4, Year 2. And also, stay tuned for my top 10 worst episodes of Clash of the Elite. So, yeah, I'm gonna list them down now. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.